Imagine waking up in a world where there is no bathroom, no toilet, no shower, no soap that smells nice. Imagine that every human around you smells the same way because no one knows what clean really means yet. For most of human history, this wasn't strange, it was normal. And some of the smartest civilizations on Earth believed that washing too much could actually kill you. To understand how people lived before bathrooms, we have to forget everything we know about hygiene and step into a world where dirt was not the enemy, but a part of life. For tens of thousands of years, humans had no special place for washing or relieving themselves. People used fields, forests, rivers, streets, corners of buildings. Waste was a daily reality, not something hidden behind walls. In ancient cities, human waste often flowed directly into the streets. In hot weather, the smell could be overwhelming. In rain, everything mixed together: mud, waste, food scraps, animal remains. People learned to live with it. Children played near it. Animals walked through it. Disease spread silently because no one understood germs. The idea that cleanliness could prevent illness simply did not exist.
Ancient Rome is often remembered as advanced, and in some ways it was. Romans built public toilets, aqueducts, and bathhouses. But even here, hygiene was very different from what we imagine. Public toilets were long stone benches with holes. People sat side by side with no privacy. There was no toilet paper. Instead, Romans used a sponge on a stick, shared by everyone, dipped into salt water. Bathhouses were social centers. People washed together, talked together, exercised together. But soap was rare. Instead, Romans covered their skin in oil and scraped dirt off with metal tools. It looked clean, it felt clean, but bacteria remained. After Rome fell, much of Europe lost its public sanitation systems. During the Middle Ages, bathing became rare, not because people were lazy, but because they were afraid. Many believed that hot water opened the pores and allowed disease to enter the body. Doctors warned against bathing too often. The church sometimes supported the idea that physical cleanliness distracted from spiritual purity. People washed hands and faces occasionally, but full baths were uncommon. Streets became open sewers. Waste was thrown out of windows. Entire cities smelled constantly. This was the world in which plagues spread, not because people were stupid, but because they didn't yet know what caused illness. Few places represent this better than royal France. At the court of Versailles, one of the most luxurious palaces in history, there were almost no proper bathrooms. Nobles relieved themselves in hallways, behind curtains, or into decorative pots. Bathing was rare, even among kings. King Louis XIV, one of the most powerful rulers in Europe, reportedly bathed only a few times in his entire life. Doctors warned him that water was dangerous. Instead of washing, the French elite used perfumes to cover smells. Strong scents filled rooms. Clothing was layered. Dirt was hidden, not removed. One French king is said to have cleaned his hands with alcohol, sometimes with wine, sometimes even with cognac, believing it was safer than water. In cold regions like Russia, another solution emerged: the banya. The banya was a wooden steam bath heated with stones and fire. People sweated intensely, beat their skin with birch branches, then washed and sometimes plunged into cold water or snow. It wasn't just about hygiene, it was medicine, it was community, it was survival in harsh climates. Steam killed bacteria, heat opened the skin, cold strengthened the body. Long before modern saunas, people understood that cleanliness and health were connected, even if they couldn't explain why. In the Islamic world, cleanliness was closely tied to religion. The hammam, or Turkish bath, was both practical and spiritual. Islam required ritual washing, and public baths became widespread across cities. Hammams were carefully designed: warm rooms, hot rooms, washing areas. Men and women bathed separately.
These baths improved public health and social life. While Europe struggled with filth and disease, many Ottoman cities remained surprisingly clean.
While much of Europe feared water, Japan developed a completely different philosophy. For centuries, Japanese culture valued cleanliness deeply. Bathing was not just practical, it was spiritual. Public baths, known as sento and later onsen, became central to daily life. People washed thoroughly before entering the bath. The bath itself was for soaking, not cleaning. Hot water relaxed the body and mind. This tradition reduced disease and created social harmony. Cleanliness was respect for yourself and for others. Even without modern science, Japan understood something vital. Washing mattered.
Before deodorant, before soap, before plumbing, people smelled constantly. Clothing absorbed sweat and dirt, hair was rarely washed, teeth were cleaned with cloth, ash, or not at all. People accepted this as normal. What they feared wasn't smell, it was sudden illness, fever, sores, death. They blamed bad air, evil spirits, or divine punishment, not invisible organisms.
Everything changed in the 19th century. Scientists discovered bacteria, cities built sewer systems, soap became common, indoor plumbing spread. Bathrooms moved inside homes, privacy appeared, cleanliness became a daily habit. Life expectancy rose dramatically, not because of magic, but because waste was removed and hands were washed. For most of history, humans survived without bathrooms, not comfortably, but creatively. They used steam, water, oil, perfumes, rituals, and community. They adapted to what they believed was true. Looking back, it's easy to judge, but without modern knowledge, they did the best they could. The bathroom you use today is not just convenience, it is one of the greatest inventions in human history, because cleanliness didn't just change how we smelled, it changed how long we lived. And the fact that we rarely think about it is proof of how far we've come.